Welcome into the Off Base podcast. I'm Siera Santos, filling in for our girl Lauren Gardner alongside Xavier Scruggs. And normally, X, we would be doing moving the needle off the bat, but our next guest is a 14-year MLB veteran and former Cy Young Award winner. So he moves the needle enough. You know what I'm saying? David Price, welcome to the Off Base podcast. I kind of feel like I'm third wheeling it because you guys are friends. And I'm just here, you know. But thanks so much for doing this. We really appreciate the time.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
So earlier this week, we saw the stars of tomorrow get their names called at the 2025 MLB draft. As we know, you were the #1 overall pick in 2007 by the Devil Rays. How old does it make you feel to know that Ethan Holiday was like 3 months old when you got drafted?
It is crazy when you think about it that it was, 18 years ago. I got drafted on, I thought it was, I guess, July 7th or whatever it was, June 7th, I think. I think it was June 7th. And, for that to be 15 years ago or 18 years ago, that kind of puts life into perspective. It goes really fast, just like playing baseball, playing a game. It goes by quick.
Yeah, as we're kind of thinking about that draft, and obviously we're seeing some of the names, Moustakas, Vitters, Matt Wieters, really cool names to see right now. But I want to take you back a little bit, thinking about that day, but also the course of your career. What would you tell some of those young players that are getting their draft day, getting that opportunity? What would you tell them about, these next few steps moving forward into their professional careers?
First and foremost, to enjoy it. It goes by so fast, and you're probably only going to get drafted one time, so you need to enjoy it. And just don't take anything for granted. Work extremely hard every single day, day in and day out, and just and have fun with it, because it's a game that you grew up playing as a kid. It's a game that you grew up and fell in love with. So keep that same love and that same passion, and just enjoy the game of baseball.
Okay, David, on the flip side, when young pitchers are coming up to you asking for advice, what do you tell them not to do?
What do I tell a young pitcher?
Yeah.
Like how young?
Let's say they're in high school.
Maybe give yourself a break. You don't have to pitch for 12 months out of the year. Just because I always did other stuff. I played other sports. When it was basketball season, it was basketball season. When it was golf season, it was golf season. When it was baseball season, it was baseball season. And obviously, I played summer ball and stuff like that. But I played other sports just to not get burnt out or not to use my arm too much. I kept everything in rotation.
And David, I think about those guys that come up so quickly now, right? And you were one of those guys that were able to impact the game almost immediately after you were drafted. I go back to that '08 ALCS and just the dominance that we saw you have early on. Take us back a little bit in maybe the mind of a young player that knows they have to perform quickly at a high level, but also knowing, hey, this is an opportunity to win too, and not just show who I am, but collectively for the team what we can do.
Honestly, at that time, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what to expect, but it was just, it was an opportunity to go up and help the big league club, win games. And that's all I cared about. I didn't care if I was starting the game, if I was coming in relief or closing games out. I just wanted to, I wanted to be there, and I wanted to have a chance to go out there and compete. And I was fortunate enough to be able to do that, and that was just that was special.
David, the July 31st trade deadline, it's quickly approaching, and of course it's an exciting time for teams that are trying to load up and make that final push to get to the postseason. But you were involved in two major deadline deals in your career. In 2014, you went from Tampa to Detroit. 2015, you went from Detroit to Toronto. So after 7 seasons with Tampa and it being the only team, the only organization that you ever knew, what was it like moving in back-to-back seasons? Like, how tough was that?
The first time, moving from Tampa to Detroit, that was really tough. That was, still so young and so naive. If you'd asked me the first, 4 or 5 years of my career, I would have told you I'm going to be a Devil or I'm going to be a Tampa Bay Ray for life. Like, this is the only team I'll ever pitch for, this and that. And then the more you're around the game and the more experience you have with how the game works and how the business side of the game works, you realize that possibility, might not come to fruition. And being traded that first time from Tampa to Detroit, that was tough. But Detroit had a really good team, a lot of great guys, and I definitely I enjoyed those 2 months I was in Detroit for the end of 2014, and then for the first half of 15 was a lot of fun with Detroit, and then getting traded from Detroit to Toronto, it was that was exciting. Pitching for a place that only has one baseball team. Everybody is rooting for that team. That was a special 2 months of my life. I'll never forget going out for my debut. Wearing the Blue Jays jersey, pitching against the Twins. In Rogers Center. That was something crazy. I went out to get loose in the outfield about an hour before the game started, and it was already slam packed. The dome was open. And I'm walking out to the left field line. I just get a standing ovation by 30, 40,000 people. That was something I will never forget. My family was in attendance, and that was just that was a special day.
Yeah, man, that had to be definitely pretty cool. We saw just recently smile on your face as you pitching out there. You got to be feeling the emotions. I think about the last couple of years with Los Angeles, and it reminds me of what Clayton Kershaw has done. Reaching 3,000 strikeouts. Just what was your reaction when you saw him get to that point? And obviously knowing it's tough to have that longevity, but also, be able to strike guys out for the whole part of your career.
He's done it for a long time. I knew whenever he was coming back this year that it was only a matter of time. I knew he was going to get there. He is just the best pitcher of our generation, just a generational pitcher, a generational person. Getting to be his teammates for those couple of years in Los Angeles was definitely a pleasure. Just getting to be around him day in and day out, seeing how he works, watching him go about his business, just seeing how he treats the clubhouse workers, the staff, just all his teammates. That was awesome. So those are the things that you carry on, years after you get done playing baseball. It's more so the person that you meet while you're playing with them than the baseball player.
This is a hot topic around MLB Network, and I'm going to put you on the spot right now. They say never ask a yes or no question in journalism, but I'm doing it. Does it ever happen again? Do we see a guy get to 3,000 strikeouts?
Yeah, I think Sale gets there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think for sure. He's, 36?
Another dirty lefty.
Yeah.
Maybe 37. He's just a freak accident happened this year when he made that
little under
sick
500
play on
away.
Juan Soto. Yeah, I think he's got a solid 3 years left at least. And once he gets close enough to 3,000, I think he'll play and he'll just continue to pitch and he'll continue to strike guys out. So I think Sale will get there, and I think that will be the last guy.
Well, you look at you, our little beacon of optimism. We really appreciate that, David. That's what we want to hear, right? We appreciate you sticking around. Don't go anywhere. David Price stays with us on the Off Base podcast when we roll on after a quick timeout. You're watching the Off Base podcast, and how cool is this? Our guest, David Price, has been elected to the 2025 College Baseball Hall of Fame class. It looks like that ceremony might be going down in February, but I don't know who better to ask than David Price himself. So I have to ask you this, David. How cool of an honor is it to get that accolade for what you did at Vandy?
That was very cool. I got to be honest. We were in Hawaii for a vacation, and the guy called me and told me, and I didn't even know that they had a college Hall of Fame. So it caught me by surprise. And I think my reaction to him telling me, it kind of took him back. He was like, "Well, like, how do you feel? Are you excited?" I was like, "Yeah, like I'm super excited." I got a lot of texts and congratulations about it, but I didn't know that they had that. But to be an inductee for it, that's very special, because those are three of the greatest years of my life, and to be able to do that in a Vandy uniform, that's awesome.
We have the visual now. We have the visual of David Price in a Hawaiian shirt, drinking a Mai Tai and getting that phone call. It's perfect.
That's right.
No, that's really cool. We're getting to see some Vandy highlights now. And I think about, obviously a lot of guys really after you that could have that same opportunity. For you, how proud are you to see some of these names on this list? It was Sonny Gray, Walker Buehler, obviously Pryor, Swanson, some of these guys. How proud are you to be a part of such a special, collegiate program?
It's super special, just to be a part of that program at such an early stage, to help build that, kind of from the doormat of the SEC to where it is today, and to have the same coach for the start of that build-up, and Coach Corbin, that he means the world to me. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for him, and he knows that. So we have a very special relationship, and I got to see them this year when they came out to open up their season in the Scottsdale tournament that they always host. So that was super cool, and I love them.
Yeah, David, I want to follow up on Corbin, because obviously you guys have that relationship. I guess when you first chose to go to Vanderbilt, could you see kind of into the future as far as what we're going to see with one of the best collegiate coaches to do it? And some of those reasons why you elected to go to Vanderbilt.
I couldn't see into the future, but Coach Corbin could. He before he got me to sign, he wrote down a list of things that he said was going to happen over the next 3 or 4 years, and a lot of those things came to fruition. So he put a lot of belief in myself, because it's a hard game, even at the college level. It's an extremely hard game. So huge shout out to Coach Corbin. Love the guy, and I owe a lot of my baseball career to him.
David, what is the first thing that comes to mind when you see this video?
First thing that comes to my mind was travel day. That was an off day, and we were heading. I don't remember where we were heading, but it was a travel day, and we were. It was college football dress up. I guess it was the beginning of college football season. And at the time, Coach Franklin was he was the coach of the football team, and I just sent him a message. I was like, "Hey, we got college dress up on the plane. Like, I need uniform." I didn't think I was gonna get full uniform with pads and everything. And went out there and just threw a little light bullpen and full Vanderbilt football uni with the helmet. And I get that picture quite often, especially from Jim Hickey, who was our pitching coach.
Did you get to keep it?
Oh yeah, I still got it.
I was going to say, I hope so.
Let's go.
David, quick one for me. Just how much have you been enjoying the transition outside of playing? What are the things that you love to do now? And, what takes up most of your time getting out of the game?
Well, I'm definitely enjoying it. My family takes up my two kids, my wife. They, just completely immerse myself, into them. Like my friend Edwin Jackson says, we're just unpaid Uber drivers now. That's what we're doing. Taking them to school, taking them to all their sporting practices and games. The weekend is now the weekend is work, and Monday through Friday is like my weekend. So it's been amazing. Getting to watch my kids grow up. They were still young while I was still playing, and they're 8 and 6 in 2 weeks. So
wow.
They'll just watching them at this age. I couldn't imagine being away from them any longer. So it's been very special.
Do they think it's cool that their dad is David Price?
They do. I don't think my daughter she hasn't really grasped it or anything yet. But my son, like he's at the age now where he gets it, and somebody will come up to me and
That's
ask
awesome.
for a picture or an autograph, or he'll be on his iPad on YouTube, and he'll run across a video of me pitching, and he'll run up
I
to
love
me
it.
and be like, Daddy, look, this is you, and I'm like, yeah, buddy, that's pretty cool, and he's just he's beaming about it, so it is cool.
That's awesome.
All right, I'm assuming you're on summer vacation right now. Any other vacation plans you got lined up? Because you got to beat the heat somehow. It's hotter than hell in Arizona.
No, we went to Hawaii, Charlotte, here. We'll be in Cooperstown for CC.
Nice.
We'll be in attendance for that.
Awesome.
So that's not escaping the heat, but we will be there for that.
That'll be cool.
So cool. Enjoy the trip. Enjoy the summer. Congratulations on that honor in the College Baseball Hall of Fame. And, enjoy being a glorified Uber driver.
Yeah, that's the best part.
I am enjoying
It's a thankless job, but somebody's got to do it. David Price, thank you so much for your time.
Thank y'all very much.
Thanks, David.
All right,
We've got more off base coming your way. Stick with us. Welcome back to the Off Base podcast. Well, obviously, Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani are the two most popular players in the league, and based on sales of Nike jerseys from Fanatics network of sites, including MLBshop.com, since opening day, number one best-selling jersey, Shohei Ohtani. Number two,
Aaron Judge. Right.
But when you think about top 5, top 10,
Yeah.
do you think you could guess?
Okay. I would go Ellie De La Cruz. I always see people with Ellie De La Cruz jerseys. I
No.
feel like, no, that's not a top 10.
No.
Dang. Okay. Juan Soto.
Yes. 6.
Okay. Juan Soto. Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yes. 9.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
No.
Mookie Betts.
He falls just on the outside. Acuna is 11.
Oh, okay.
Mookie Betts, number 4.
Wow. Freddie Freeman?
Yes.
I was gonna
Okay,
say,
there you go.
Mookie's
There you
4,
go.
then
Now
we
you're
gotta
getting
be
hot.
Freddie.
You're getting hot. He's 3.
Dang. Who else am I missing? I'm thinking
Think
big
about
cities
number
too.
5. Big city. I'll give you a hint.
Maybe Kyle Tucker?
No. Big city.
Chicago's a big city?
No. Big city.
New York,
Big
LA?
Apple.
Okay. Oh, Lindor.
Yeah. There you go.
Lindor.
Okay,
What
let's
else-
do
what
a
else we
reveal.
got?
Should we do the reveal?
Yeah, let's check them out.
Okay. Number 1, Shohei Ohtani. Number 2, Aaron Judge. Number 3, Freddie Freeman. Number 4, Mookie Betts. Number 5, Francisco Lindor. Juan Soto. Rafael Devers.
Okay. Bryce Harper. I
Jose
forgot about that,
Altuve.
too.
Fernando
Devers
Tatis.
is
Bryce
up there
Harper.
too.
Yeah. I mean, are you surprised?
Jung-Hoo Lee. Okay.
Is that
Jung-Hoo Lee before PCA and Scooble. That's interesting.
Are you surprised by anyone on the list? Would it be Jung-Hoo Lee?
Maybe Jung-Hoo Lee, yeah. Just because of maybe a smaller-ish market, not as big as like LA, New York, but also, a player coming over just 2 years ago from Korea, It's not a Japanese, it's Korea, a smaller one.
Yeah, 100%.
That's dope. I love that.
Absolutely. I'm not surprised by anyone in the top 10, though. When I think of the faces of the game, that's pretty much who I think of.
I'm surprised Ellie's not in the top 10. Like, I see so many kids with Ellie De La Cruz jerseys,
Where?
honestly. In bigger cities, like in L.A., and where I live in Florida, too. Like, I see a lot of Ellie De La Cruz. Kids love Ellie De La Cruz.
I don't think I get outside enough. Okay, when you're looking in 3 years, who is going to crack this list that is not on it?
Okay. I'm thinking power. I'm thinking James Wood. I'm thinking
That's a good call.
Yeah, because I remember when Ryan Howard, and he reminds me a little bit of Ryan Howard, the way he goes backside bombs. I think you start getting up in their home runs, everybody's like, give me that jersey, right? And also I think the Nationals are going to be good too. That's going to equate to more jersey sales. James Wood.
I think we're really high on James
Who you
Wood,
got?
but I think that other people that are maybe more casual baseball fans haven't really caught on to him just quite yet.
No, definitely not. No.
So that's a good call. The guy I'm picking is a bona fide superstar right now.
Okay. Who?
Bona fide all-star.
He's not in the top
No.
20 already.
And he's one of the best at his position in the league. And he's in the desert.
Oh, Ketel
Marte.
Ketel Marte.
You know, I like.
Why? He should already be in the top 20.
Corbin Carroll is in the top 20,
Yeah.
but he did not crack top 20.
I would rock a Marte jersey right now as we speak.
Are you one?
I love Ketel Marte.
Are you one of those guys who refuses to wear another man's jersey?
I mean, I don't really wear jerseys, but I would have no problem doing it.
Oh.
I would have no problem. Whose jersey are you rocking? That's the Caribe series.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
is that somebody on the back or no?
No, it just looked cool, and I was there, so I bought it.
Yeah, so you're already rocking Marte. I played with Marte in the Dominican, actually, when he was 18 at the time.
No way.
It was the year before he got up to the big leagues, and I already knew he was going to be nasty. But he wasn't as strong as he is now, but that dude was already swinging it from both sides.
We're going to have to keep tabs on this. We're going to have to keep tabs on this.
I think
We'll
that's a
be
good
tracking
pick.
it over the next
Marte
couple of
and
years.
James Wood.
You know, why not? Thanks for watching the Off Base podcast. For X, I'm Siera Santos. We'll see you next week.